Hey guys, Magnus Robber here, bringing you another video. Okay. This video we're going to be doing a brand new completing categories video, of course. So yeah, these ones are going to get shorter and shorter by the video because mainly because like all the families I'm doing are really like they've only got one member in, and to be honest with you, this is the second to last one that's gonna be like a family, like a group of families, like 3 different families. There's definitely gonna be one more, but after that, I think I'm done because there is like other ones, but I think I've talked about them before, so they don't really like. I've talked about those characters in particular before, so they don't really matter too much. I might actually do 4 families next time. Yeah, actually, and then we'll be done. But anyway, so this is it. So first of all, we're going to do the Bumblebee family. So let's just get into the video. So yeah, right. The first Bumblebee family and the only member of Bumblebee's family, and it's one that we've actually talked about before because she's also Lenny's ex-wife, I think, maybe, or ex-girlfriend. But anyway, it's Emma, or Senora Bumblebee Man, as she's also called previously. But Emma's her actual name. And to be honest, I actually kind of want her in the game. She's been seen loads in the background. She's like a really heavy background character. So I know like she's not really that major and she doesn't really do much, but I think a character that appears more than 10 times in the background and has, you know, maybe 1 or 2 lines is pretty legitimate to be a character. And I do want to see her in the game. So, yeah, that's Emma. I definitely want to see her. Anyway, moving on. Then we have the Lumpkin family. So, of course, the only Lumpkin family member we have is Lolene. Really, really cool character, of course, the whole thing with her and Homer. Now, there is a thing where she shows a bunch of pictures of all of her, like, ex-husbands and ex-boyfriends, and they all look like Homer. That's, like, one thing I guess we could possibly do something about. Maybe, like, a picture of, like, I don't know, like a decoration or of a picture of them or something, I don't know. But, obviously, like, all those guys only appeared in the picture, so I'm really not gonna be too bothered about them. But, the only ones we do have is, of course, Royce Boss Hog Lumpkin. So here he is, proper, you know, asshole father, wasn't he? And you knew because he, of course, left her. He was a proper weirdo as well. And yeah, I actually really, I don't really understand why we didn't get him in the first place, because I think he would have made sense for like a level, like you get her as cash and him as premium. I think that would have made more sense. And then also, actually, there's a few things they could have put in that level. What they could have done is there's actually Lolene's trailer, which is like the trailer that she lives in. They really could have given us that instead with Lolene, or possibly it's not possibly they could have given us the beer and brawl, or possibly actually I keep saying possibly maybe actually a better one would be give her with the beer and brawl. Her father could have gone with her trailer, because we still haven't got her trailer in the game. Not like it's a massive thing, but you know we still haven't got it. But anyway, her father could have gone with the trailer, and then we would have got the clothes store, the costume store that Homer gets his Colonel Homer costume from, because I think that would be a really awesome costume in the game. That's one I definitely want to see. I'm thinking about doing a top 10 costumes I want. I know I'm not a massive fan of costumes. I actually kind of personally hate costumes in a lot of ways, but there are a few I want, and Colonel Homer is one of them. I really do want to see that in the game. So yeah, but yeah, it would have been cool if he was actually added in the level. So I definitely want to see him in the game, because I think he is an important thing. Another thing he could have came in is the Wild West update. That would have been a potential as well. But, and then the other one I just sort of threw on there that isn't really a part of the family, but it was in the music video and I really want to see it. It's Kermit the Frog. Let's just say Kermit the Frog's her pet. Or her friend. Her very good friend. Maybe her boyfriend. I don't know. I just sort of threw it on there. I know it's not really family, but I just thought it'd be funny just to show you. I definitely would, like, maybe they don't even have to call it Kermit the Frog. They just have to call it the Cowboy Frog or something like that. I definitely want to see it. It'd just be funny. Whatever. And then this is a really weird one, because this is kind of a special request that I want them to do, and it comes back to the fact that, of course, Tapped Out sometimes does this. It's done this before with Chester Debray, and I know I wasn't a massive fan of that, because the main reason I didn't like the fact that Chester Debray was in the game is because he was meant to come in the episode. Like, this is why I'm not a fan of Chester's character, is because, and I'll explain why I'm talking about Chester in a minute, but basically, because Chester obviously came in the game, and we were expecting him to see him in the episode. Like, we got him before the episode came out, so we were expecting to see him in an episode, and then the episode was cut, and it never aired. So we actually have now got Chester in the game, and he just doesn't make any sense. But this one actually makes some sense. And I know Chester's been mentioned before loads of times anyway, but this is Duffman's daughter. Now, Duffman's daughter has only been mentioned in the show. She's been seen many times in the comics, though. I know the comics is not meant to be canon, and that can be a problem, I guess. But I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to say, you know, she's been mentioned a few times, and it would be cool if we got something that looks a bit like this. I think that would be awesome. And I really definitely want to see her in the game. And I think what they could do, if they were to do some sort of alcohol-themed event, what would be nice is if they lined it up with some sort of tie-in where Duffman's daughter would appear, and she wouldn't even have to appear as a major character in the episode. She would just have to appear, she'd just have to be seen, and she'd have to look like this. But she'd have to be just seen, right? That's all I really want, because we know that Duffman was, before he, I guess became gay, because he is gay now, and someone else who was on this was Grady, but of course I had to get rid of him because that was Duffman's ex-boyfriend or something, or ex-husband. Before Duffman was gay, of course he was straight, and he had presumably he had I think maybe his wife might have been in the, I think there might be someone who used to be married to, but anyway, he had a child basically. So it would be really, really cool to see her in the game, and I know that she's only mentioned, but like I said, I think that they could, if they aligned it with some sort of episode tie-in and they had some sort of alcohol themed event, which I talked about before, they could actually create a really, really cool character that they can give us in both the show and the game. But anyway, that's pretty much it. They're the 3 families I'm doing today. Next family, just to give you a little thing, is a really weird one. It's the Sinclair family. So that's a bit weird. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. So yeah, goodbye.